Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. This is Jen with Jen's Creative Stampers in Indian Trail, North Carolina. Hope you're doing well. Hope your first week in January has been awesome. And just wanted to come live. I'm still getting everything set up, so I will just give it another minute. Got my phone set up over here so I can see comments, so that is good. If you're coming to me live, let me know you're here. I'm just still getting stuff set up and just came off of a Stampin' Bingo, which we had a lot of fun. So let me get my big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Can you guys hear me okay? Here, Cassie. See you on. All right. Let me grab my big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine here. All righty. I will be using this, and put that right here, I guess. Got some fun things to show y'all, some new products, and always love new things. I've been playing with a lot of things in new bundles, lots of fun stuff. So, I'll show you some of those things. Okay. Okay. Hey, Joy. Nice to see you. Hey, Monica. Thanks for watching. All right. Let me go ahead and point you guys down. Let's go down here. So I have the new mini catalog and the Sale-a-bration. Lots of fun. Anybody who's been around for a while knows this is like Christmas after Christmas, right? Like free gifts. It's awesome. So lots of fun. Some of my favorites just to show you in the new book. I went ahead and used this bundle last Sunday, the Be Mine, and we made these cards. 1, 2, did this one. This is a fun fold. That. And did this one. This is my Club Create for January. So you will get all of the elements for 2 of each of those, along with the paper, the ribbon, and the embellishments. But this is the bundle. Love that one. Also love this one. This has been a really fun set. Comes with a the dies that actually create the little mailbox and a little envelope like this. It's very cute. And I have been playing with this one. This is very different. Let me bring out some of the cards that I've created to show you guys. So I recreated this card. Well, that's not the one. Let's see, I've got a bunch of cards. Bunch of cards. Let's see. This is not a very structured live tonight, so hope you guys are okay with that. I did this one, and I recreated this one. I did this one based off of, that was my inspiration. So when you tear this off, there's a little message underneath. Really cute. Very different. Hey, Amy. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. And this one, you lift up on the heart, and there is a message underneath this one as well. So a lot of fun. Very different card. And let's see. I've been playing with this bundle. Let me turn it over to this page. This bundle here. played with this one. This is more like a wedding bundle, and I made this card. I went ahead and heat embossed the centerpiece, used gold, and I also used our Most Adorned free paper here. It's a 12 by 12 designer series paper. It's gold on one side and pink and red on the other. So let us go ahead. I'm just going to create this card, and then we can play with other sets and bundles, if that's okay with you guys. So again, here's the stamp set, and it's Forever and Always. I love the font. Wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. Congrats on your wedding day. Love you. And then the pretty flowers and stuff. So let me just show you that. Get myself organized. And then I can show you a bunch of other cards. So I used, on this card, I used crumb cake and the real pretty, the gold. Now, I don't know. Let's see, guys. All right. So here is our gold. Did not pull my stuff out before I actually went live. So I am just kind of pulling it together. So let me get a piece of crumb cake. And get an extra piece here. And then, here we go. Got an extra there. And there we go. Getting all my bearings straight. So here is that really pretty free paper. With a $50 order, you can get this whole pack of paper free. And it is gorgeous. Look at that. So there's 2 pieces of each one. This, I love that. Isn't that pretty? So this is all laid out. Love, love, love this. This is just gorgeous. The opposite side looks like this. Look at those pink hearts. Isn't that so pretty? Can you see the pink hearts in that? Love that. This rose will go with the paper that or the bundle that we're going to use tonight. And this has the little red and white hearts on the back. And this one looks like falling hearts. And you can cut it on in the middle and then use 3 on this side, 3 on that side. And then there's that really awesome plaid. And then lastly, you've got this gold, which looks very different, and those darling hearts. Just love that. So we're going to actually use this paper, this page, for our card. Oops, it's stuck to it. And I'm also going to use the gold. Okay. And then, again, I may or may not heat emboss that, but that's what I did for the first one. If you like any of these products and you're interested in ordering, there is a host code here. Hopefully you can see that. And that will enable me to send you a free gift for all orders $50 and over. And for any orders $50 or in increments of $50, you can choose free product from the Sale-a-bration book, which again, I'll show you some other things in here too. We're going to do a couple of really cute cards, just kind of on the fly, very interactive. You guys can help me build the card. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So stick around. We're going to have a fun time, but this one is the only one that I actually have planned. So we'll go ahead and do the other products as we go. Okay. So this is a piece. Can you see this, you guys? So this is the glass mat. I went ahead and wrote out the instructions here. So hopefully you can take a snapshot. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Pauline. Hey, Kinley. Nice to see y'all. Thanks for joining me. So these all here, these are what I'm going to go by. When I created it originally, this card has 3 score lines. There's one here, and one here. I don't like it with that second score, so we're going to create this one without it, just so you know what I'm doing. So, all right. Okay. So I take a piece of 4 1/4 by 11. Let's just double check. That is 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to score it at 2 1/8. There. We're going to skip that 4 1/4, I think it was, and we're going to do 5 1/2. Okay. Oh, I think I actually do need it now that let me think about this here. Nope, I don't. I do not need that extra score line. Okay, so we will fold this in half, and then you literally fold this back on itself, okay? This other one actually had another score line right here, which kind of makes it kind of floppy. I didn't like that. So we're going to just leave it like that. And then, hey, Kathy, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And this other paper, so there's another 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 cardstock, okay? So let me see if this is my scrap. This is not big enough. So let me just cut another one. I'm using my glass mat and loving it. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. This is all out of crumb cake. Okay. Let's make sure that's 4 1/4, not 4 1/2. Yep. There we go. We're just using a lot of the new products, so stick around. We're going to be making some interactive cards as well. So super fun. Okay, so this was what I used as my focal point, and this is kind of a monochromatic card, okay? But what I did is I took DSP, calls for 1 inch by 4 inch, 2 by 4, and a 3 by 4. And it says for your DSP to be 3 different patterns. And what I thought I could do, because I'm making a wedding card, I wanted a really nice wedding card for my mom to go and give to a wedding she's going to be attending soon. So I cut this in a Most Adorned free paper, whole pack for free. Cut it down to 4 inches, and I cut it longwise so that the hearts would be facing up the way that I need them. If you can see the cute little hearts in there, can you see that? Hopefully that's, yeah, okay. So I did that. So you just make sure if it is, you know, if you do have a pattern, that you do cut your paper the right way. So sometimes that matters, but sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this down. Hopefully you guys have had a good weekend. It's crazy how fast the weekend goes, isn't it? I'm always like, golly, I need another day. Whoever came up with a 5-day work week, crazy, crazy, crazy. Good to see you too, Michelle. It's been a long time. I've been missing you. Okay, so that's going to be my focal point. All right. Now, so since this calls for 3 different patterns of designer series paper, what I did is I took my free bundle. This is called These Softly Sophisticated, and it has this awesome 3D embossing folder. I'm going to use this. So this is how I'm creating my own designer series paper. Calls for a 1 by 4 and a 2 by 4. So here's a scrap. Let me see what I've got. I'm going to cut it on this side, 1 by 4 there. And let's see, 2 by 4, not quite. Let's do 2 inches here. And I'll cut that down to 4 inches. And that gives us a little 1/4 inch border. Okay. Let me make sure that's 4 as well. I wanted to, yeah, I'm glad I checked. All right, so now that I have those other pieces, this just goes to show you how you can change up your directions, right? So you get a tutorial from a class that you took, maybe of mine or somebody else's, and you really love that fun fold, and it uses a lot of different designer series paper. You don't have to do that. We're just going to create our own. So let me move this aside, bring this over, show y'all how we're going to do that. Okay. So this big chunk here, right? And get my platform here, the number 1 and the number, so you can see it, the number 4. And I'm going to put this in here. Let me make this straight. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous embossing folder. This is one of the free $100 bundles. You get the stamp set and the embossing folder. And I have been using it on almost every card. I love it so much. So just run that through. Okay. We get this out of our way. There's that. And what it gives us is just a gorgeous background. And I love that. And it's very subtle. It's very wedding-ish, right? It makes beautiful cards and super, super easy. And then, let me see, then the basic white is the only other thing that we will have. So I'm going to lay this down with my favorite adhesive. You can use the any kind of adhesive, whatever's your favorite, right? There's not a specified one. And this 1-inch piece will go behind here. It's just really pretty. And then what we're going to do is lay that down. We can even take, this is another way that you can give it more, let me see here if I've got, let's go to the back side. Make sure there's some orange on here. I don't have a neutral. I'm looking around. Maybe I can make, let's see, crumb cake. I'm going to show you guys something. Get your crumb cake and one of the blending brushes and just gently go over that. Just to add a little bit of color. You will be surprised at what that does for it. Just lightly, I'm not even giving it any pressure, just basically going over it. Really, really makes it pop. Isn't that pretty? Love that. So I've been using my glass mat a lot, and I love it. I don't know if anybody else has, but when you are a demonstrator, when you sign up to be a demonstrator on my team, this month or next, you will get this glass mat as one of your freebies from Stampin' Up. So thank you, Stampin' Up. It also comes with the awesome silicone mat here. I think it's out of the camera, but it is here and it sticks very well to the glass mat. You can put in your ink spots here. I'm loving it too, Michelle. It's so fun. And there's like a little ink well here. This can hold your ink pad, and it also comes with this awesome cleaner. So as you are using your glass mat, I get glue all over the place. It just cleans right up. And I wrote with my Stampin' Write marker. This is our water-based ink. I wrote right on the glass. That's exactly what that is. And I can just wipe it right off with my chamois here. So I'm loving it. Recommend it. It's a $60 value. You get it free. So let me know if you're interested. So back to our card. Let me get that to dry because I just got my chamois wet. So back to our card. I went ahead and put 3 of our Stampin' Dimensionals because I wanted to give it some height, right? And I didn't want it to flop around. So that's why I'm adhering it down. Just giving that a really good burnish to get that flat. Look how flat that went. So nice. And here, I'm going to layer this over. Now you can move it however far over you want. Ideally, it's going to lay between the 2 that we embossed. And again, my directions said 3 patterns of designer series paper. So it'd be 1, 2, and 3. You can do that, or you can do it kind of monochromatic like I'm doing. So I will just do it like that. Going to add some adhesive here. And lay that over top, and I think it goes very, very well together. You just want to make sure that your top and bottom is good. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I have a smaller piece here that I've already cut, so we'll use that. This is our gold foil. It's in our annual catalog. And it goes very well with this paper, with this bundle. Get a straight edge there. And so literally what I'm going to do is cut a small piece here, the rest back, and I'm going to bring out the beautiful Lifetime of Love. And I'm going to also bring in my dies. And this is just gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. I love this one because it's very simple, right? And I'm going to bring in my stamp here. Get this on a block to show y'all. Make sure I don't shift anything. All right. So what I did is I took a piece of scrap, literally. And so if I wanted it to go like this, what I was doing is I stamped congratulations on your wedding day right in the middle, right? But I only wanted just the inside to be just slightly filled with this crumb cake. So what I did, and I can take it and I can do, let's try crumb cake again. Crumb cake ink on crumb cake paper. Instead of heat embossing, just going to stamp that. All right. And, hey Lori, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Hope you're doing well. And then what I'm going to do to get this all to line up, it's very, very simple. So I've stamped that and I'm lining up my die exactly where I want it. And I'm going to bring in my mini. Let's see. My mini boss because it's much lighter and easier. Bring this up for y'all to see. Okay, it's good to see you, Lori. Would love to catch up with you sometime. Line this up on our mini boss and crank that through. Okay, so this is going to do 2 things. It's going to give us a guide and it's going to give us our awesome sentiment. So that looks kind of wonky, doesn't it? Like when you look at that, looks like, oh, that's a piece of scrap. Let's just throw that away. But actually, we want that. So what we're left with are these outside, like little vines. So first of all, you can use those. And I can show you that. So see, you're left with this and this other one. Take it out of there. All right, and then you can throw away your scraps. So you've got these 2 little cute vines. We'll put that off to the side. And then we're going to actually take our gold foil and we are going to run that through the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. And I'll show you how wonderful this is. It comes right together. Okay, and this is so elegant. So, so pretty. All right, let me get this out of the way. Show you what we have. Okay. So first of all, we have the middle, which is scrap, or like I kept my one from this morning. You can use them on something else. And then we have this pretty dainty, it's very dainty, piece that is going to accent your card front. Okay, so here we have it, and we are going to let this indicate where we need to lay our gold foil at. Okay, can you guys see how it's coming together? So pretty. So let me get this in my hand so I can add it to the card front. And literally I'm going to lay it down just like this, and I'm going to glue that. Can you guys see that? Maybe I should zoom in. Let me bring it up to you. Isn't that gorgeous? So again, we didn't even heat emboss this. This is just stamped crumb cake on crumb cake. And then we accented here. So what I did, I know that that's where I want it. Gonna leave my finger there as a placement. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit of glue under there and a little bit under here. All right. And then, actually I threw that back too soon. I need it again. So bring your adhesive back and just do little dabs. We're just going to do it on those little leaves. It's going to fit right back in there. You guys see what I'm doing? Hopefully I'm not making anybody dizzy by this thing bouncing around. Okay. All right. So let me take that, put it back in where we have placed it. And there we go. And that is the front of our card. Okay. And then we're going to open this. Let me get some scrap white. I have a bunch of that. And let me measure out here, because my instructions, maybe this is my cardstock. 4 1/4, no, that wasn't it. Let's see, where is my 0? I can't see it. The lights are very, very bright. So I'm gonna make this 3 1/4 by 4 1/8. Is that right? Let's do 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. Cassie, you know eighths very well, right? So 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. We go there. All right. There's more scrap over there. And what we're going to do is we are going to lay this in there just perfectly. And then we're going to stamp our inside sentiment for this wedding card and embellish it. So here we go. You guys like this? You're good. You've got it. I know you have it. And let's put that back, and we are going to stamp. Let's load that on our block. I've already cleaned this one. Wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. Do it in our monochromatic crumb cake. All right. there's that. Let me clean that real quick. And then what we can even do is take, you see that? We're going to actually use that. And we are going to take one of these small little flowers, and I'm going to stamp off on my glass mat. I love it. Stamp off on that. And I'm going to stamp here twice. This is the inside of our card. Okay. You guys like that? And then lastly, what we're going to do to enhance this card, this little piece that I pulled off of the circle, I'm actually going to glue that down because I think it's really, really pretty. Again, just gluing this. All right. Oh, if my glue would come out. I'm afraid to squeeze it because then it'll all over the place. It'll ruin my pretty card. Okay. So literally lay this down because I don't want it to cover. And there we go. Isn't that pretty? Put that over here. So that is our card. And I'm going to use some of our, let me clean up my, looks like I didn't squeeze that out very well. Some of my really pretty pearls. Let's get this pearl. Did I lose the, there's a pearl there. Really teeny tiny pearls here. And then teeny pearl here. Okay. And that, my friends, is our finished wedding card. You guys like that? I think that's so fun. I love this. I love this card. Okay. Making sure there's no questions. So there's the first card. I'm going to show you guys some really cute cards. I made this one. Look at this. Holy cow. Isn't this so fun? Oh, they're so stinking cute. And you open it up and put a message inside. That has been fun. I've been playing with this one too. I think I showed you guys on Sunday. This card. This one. You actually open it up. And it's like a collage kind of like card. Cassie, I was talking about these. Look at these cute little watermelon cards. It's what you can do with your stamp set. Isn't that darling? And what this is like a piece of watermelon. Yay! Love that. So cute. Okay, let's see. What else can we show you guys? So you saw the Softly Sophisticated. You saw the Lifetime of Love. This is a really pretty one, the Heartfelt Hellos, that actually works with our hexagon punch. Really easy to use this, and I love that hello. Love it. This is a game changer. Love, love, love these dies so very much. And in fact, I just did a swap. This was my swap, and I did the hummingbird, the gold around it. You're in my thoughts today, and it's a diagonal card, and you open it up, and it has all of these real pretty diagonals. This is a free paper as well. This is a $50 order. You can get a 12 by 12 pack of that paper as well. But these this is the bundle. This is the dies with the stamp set, and I just think it's beautiful. It says, "Where in the world would I be without you? Sometimes there are no words. Enjoy your day. You're in my thoughts today." And it's a red rubber cling stamp set. I really love this one. The dies are a showstopper. I just love it. So I wanted to show you one of those. Okay, let's do this. We're going to pivot. This is a free paper with a $50 order. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. Oh, before I do, let me show you guys this. Today we did our Stampin' Bingo. And we did 3 cards and had a really fun time. Let me pull them out and show you. So this was the first one. Happy, happy, right? With the pretty fun dots. This was the second one, let's party. And this was the third one, happy birthday to you, and it actually stands up. And this is the back, let's party. Isn't that fun? So just really fun birthday cards. Everybody needs birthday cards to start the year off. So we did that. And so this is a free pack of paper. It is called Sunny Days. It's obviously 12 by 12. Let me open it up and show you. We'll start playing with this together. I think that's fun. Okay. And this has the colors that it has in it is basic black, crushed curry, petal pink, pool party, poppy parade, and shaded spruce. So here's some of the paper. This is a really cool pool party. And cherries. Look at that. I haven't even opened this. Look at that. These are like little sunrises or sunsets, whatever. And that real pretty poppy parade flowers with petal pink. Isn't that pretty? Hi, Antoinette. Thanks for joining. This is beautiful yellow crushed curry butterflies with strawberries. Oh, I love this. I love the rainbows. Those are in all kinds of pool party and shaded spruce. And ooh, look at the green flowers. That's pretty. Pool party, like gingham or like, it's like grid. And then real pretty flowers there and pink. And then you've got the clouds on both sides. So that is really pretty, and it coordinates with the, get it out here. Let's see. This bundle, Bright Skies, and I think it's so cute. Really cute. So we're going to play with this. I'm going to create a card. Would love for you guys to interact and tell me what you like the most, and we will create our card together. I think that would be a lot of fun. So if you're down for it. If you're not, I can just go on the fly. It's all good. But look at these dies. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. Look at those dies. There are raindrops, little ones, big ones, clouds with stitch around them, a little lightning bolt. Look at that. Look at the clouds, all kinds of different clouds. I don't know, cirrus, cumulus, whatever clouds they are. You've got like, this can be like clouds coming out of the sky. Like you're looking at the, like when you're in an airplane, you're kind of like underneath. You can see all the clouds from there. And then you've got the little elements to cut out the flowers. There's another lightning bolt. This is so stinking cute. Okay, and then it says, brighter skies are on their way, sprinkle with love, you brighten my cloudy days. Isn't that fun? Okay, so let me get a couple pieces of paper. Let's go with Pool Party, because it's my fave. And let's do, let's do maybe crushed curry, Pool Party and crushed curry. Let's pick out a piece of paper. Maybe that would be a better way to figure it out. I bet these dies, I guarantee you these dies cut this out. Let's see. Let's see here. That one cuts that one. Yeah. Stampin' Up's way. This one cuts that one. And then I don't know what cuts this big one. This is just a big cloud. Maybe you would do that on like a note card. Not really sure. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. I love that. I love this right here. The rainbows. Butterflies. Which one do you guys want to use? The flowers. Sunrise, sunset, the cherries. Or like the pool party, kind of like, this almost looks like rain to me. Like the dashes or whatever. What do you guys want to use? Anybody have a preference? Oops, I just cut myself. Maybe we should just kind of start stamping. Okay, let me get this out of the way. And, okay, piece of basic white. The poppies are pretty. Okay, I will start with the poppies. And let me get a piece of basic white. Okay. And you said, Cassie, the poppies. So does that mean those? I think those are poppies. These are poppies. And then what about this other? There was another one. Those. These? Do you want, is it one or two? There's a delay. I'm gonna go with two. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. All right, so I got those. Sorry, there's a delay. There's a big time delay, actually. Sorry for that. All right, so we've got that. Let me get some of the colors here that we need. That would mean we need pool party. I've got that. I have, what was the color? It said sweet sorbet, or what was the other color? Poppy Parade. All right, let's get some Poppy Parade. And where's Poppy? Poppy Parade. There she is. Okay. Here's Poppy Parade. And then we have black. Okay. Sorry for the delay. I know that's a pain. All right, what we can do, I'm gonna cut this down to 5 1/4. Again, this paper is free. 5 1/4 by 6. All right. So 5 1/4. And I think I cut it the wrong way. Good gravy. So let me do it this way. Let's do, let me think about this. 5 1/4, it's just a 6 by 6. If I cut it off of the, make sure it's a full 6 by 6. All right, let me get this down to size. If you take a 6 by 6 piece of paper, you can keep that. That'll be used. Take a 6 by 6 and you cut it off the bottom, because this is directional, okay? You want to make it 5 1/4, cut 1/4 inch off the bottom. Okay, so we're going to leave that off to the side. And then this, you're going to actually score it at 2 1/4. Is that right? Let me turn it over. I can do it better that way. Score it. I flipped it over and I scored it at 4 1/4. Now that means I've got this. So this will be my card. Does everybody see that? I do too, Antoinette. This is so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let me get a piece of Pool Party. All right, and I've got my white, so if we need that, we'll create it. Piece of Pool Party. Oh, I got a whole new pack. So let's open this up. And we're going to take a piece of it out. All right. You know what else I can use? Ooh, this is so fun. Okay, let me take a piece of this. We also have this free ribbon. It's Pool Party ribbon. So we're going to use that too. Yay. Okay, so we take that and we're going to create the card base. So this is going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, right? And this will just peek out, I believe, just on the top and the bottom. Okay. So this will be our card base. I can actually cut a little bit more of that off and make it even all the way around. So this will become 4. You guys see what I'm doing? Making a 1/4 inch. So this will be, anybody who wants to write the directions, let me just give you that. So you take your 6 by 6 and you cut it down to 5 1/2 by 5 1/4. Okay, 5 1/2 by 5 1/4. And then you score it at 1 3/4. And that folds back and that becomes your front. This becomes your inside. Okay, everybody with me? Hi Shirley, nice to see you. Thanks for watching. And then you have your 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 base. And you literally are going to glue this down. However, stop the train for a minute because we're going to open up our brand new Pool Party ribbon. And let me just see if I can pull this off. Hey Sheila, nice to see you. Happy New Year. All right. So this is a free ribbon. I love this ribbon. Man, this is pretty. It's like ruched. Is that what you call that? Like ruching? I love that so much. It's beautiful. Okay. So we're actually going to wrap this around. Do I want to do that? It's a little bumpy. Let's do it. What the heck? We only live once. All right. So I'm going to add some adhesive right around here. Okay. And I'm also going to grab some tape. And hold this in place. Okay. Everybody with me? Yes, yes, yes. And put some glue on that tape so it stays. Okay. And then lay this down. So cute. I love that paper. Okay. And then now our cute little ribbon will fold over. Let's get this to where it will fold or actually go into a bow. Kind of big ribbon. It's pretty. Super pretty. Okay, and then we're going to just cut it. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's that, and that's a free ribbon as well. Okay, and now what we need to do is to create a really cute focal point, which we will do. Let's see what we've got. We've got our cute little dies. We just talked about that. And we put these back where they were. We've got really cute stamps. Maybe we take this little cloud here. Looks like kind of like a rainy cloud. You guys throw this little flimsy piece away, and then you actually stick the other to your stamp case. That's usually what I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp this, get this ready, right? And I think I can actually, maybe we wouldn't do a circle. Maybe we do a longer, I have an idea. Let me find my radiating stitches dies. Here they are. And these will be really pretty. With this, let me get this out. Get it all teed up. Okay. Okay. And then our card over here. All right, so I'm going to grab some of the dies. These actually remind me of kind of like what those clouds look like. So we're going to pull these out and going to grab some scrap. Let's see if this will fit it. And it does perfectly. All right, I'm going to stick it in there, run it through. Okay. There we go. Oops, that did not cut, did it? Just want to have that in all the way. Try again. Put it right in the groove. Lines up. See how well I lined it back up. If not, I can redo it. That looks good to me. All right. Okay. So I've got this, and now what we're going to do is we're going to stamp and Pool Party this cute little cloud. You can stamp it twice. That way it looks like it is a sky. All right. And then why don't we do like some flowers to kind of mirror that paper. Here's a tulip. And we're going to actually have our sunshine kind of peeking out here. All right. So I think we're done with this. Gonna bring our shaded spruce in for the green. Let me get this. Okay. Probably stamp off. Stamp down here. 1, 2, 3. That's what that looks like. Kind of stamping upside down. And then get my stamp set up here as well. All right, and then I can put the green away. Get my Poppy Parade. And I'm going to get my flower. Poppy Parade here. You guys see that? That is so cute. And then, let me clean my block here. Then I'm going to get Daffodil Delight because that matches, or actually it's crushed curry, isn't it? Let me wipe this off here real quick. Okay, crushed curry. Do I have crushed curry on my table? No. Where's my crushed curry? Let me get it. I'm not sure where crushed curry is. Maybe it is hiding. Let's see. Lemon lime. I don't see my crushed curry. We're going to use Daffodil Delight. It's all good. All right. So I'm going to use Daffodil Delight. I can't find my crushed curry. Okay. So I'm going to use that Daffodil Delight for the tulips. In here. Right? And then going to also use it for the sun. And have that peeking out through those clouds. And I'm also going to take my little brush or my thing here. I'll wipe some of that off there. Have it kind of coming through there. Okay. There we go. So it's peeking through the clouds and giving those flowers some sunshine. And then what we're going to do is bring our card back in here. And I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. I'm going to raise it up kind of a little bit high. Get 3 dimensionals here. 1, 2, 3. And lay this right over top of my ribbon. Okay. Hey there, Gordy. All right, so we've got that. And then I'm going to also bring in this stamp. Where did my block go? Don't y'all hate that when you're stamping and you like lose something? It's right in front of you. You're like, where is it? I know it's here. Can't find another block. Well, don't know what I did. Oh, here it is. It's on my cleaner. There it is. Here's my sunshine. Here's my, I need a bigger block. Okay. And I'm going to use the shaded spruce. And we're going to stamp sentiment. Let's see, is this what we want to do? Let me think about this. We're going to do it like this. So let me pause for a second because I don't have anything written out. We're just going by just like super rogue here. So let me do a 4, 5 1/4. Actually, it needs to be 5 by 3 3/4, I believe, so that it fits. Make sure that my measurements, yes, but let's actually cut it down a little bit more because we don't want to cover up all that paper. So let's do 3 1/4, and that's 5. Now we're going to do it at 4 1/2. Okay, and then in the middle of this, we are going to stamp "You Brighten My Cloudy Days." All right, and we'll do something else on the front here in just a momento. Let me open this up. That is so stinking cute, isn't it? Get your adhesive. And then pull this over. Okay. There we go. You brighten my cloudy days. And I also need another piece of scrap because I want to stamp another message here on the front. And I think I'm going to do that in the Poppy Parade. Let's see, where's Poppy? Poppy Parade is here. This is pretty. Oh, let me do that. I think I'm going to banner this. There we go. Okay. So let me cut this down to size. There we go. Okay, and then I'll cut a little bit more off the top. Okay, now I can banner these ends. I've got another piece of scrap there. Hey Martinette, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So just literally banner these two ends. And this is thick cardstock. I feel the difference. There's a big difference. This is part of my scrap pile. There's that. Just gives you another way to use all your designer series paper and your bundles. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and pop this up. Some dimensionals here. Do that in here. So on this card, we have used quite a few of the elements. Going to make that even on the bottom. So again, let me go ahead and tie it back for you. That done in there. Here we are. I'm going to cut that a little too short. Okay. The other one can go a little shorter. So there's our cute little card. Brighter skies are on their way. And then the recipient unties it. They open it up and you brighten my cloudy days. Isn't that fun? You see that? So fun. All right. So that is the second card. And let me tie this back. We can go ahead and do the little embellishments. And that will be fun. Super cute. Let me get this going the right way. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. There is our second card. Thanks, ladies. So that is the second one. And then, which other one do you want to do? Which stamp set have you guys been kind of eyeing and then wondering? I need a challenge. Give me a challenge. While I'm putting this away. Would love to hear what's on your mind. So fun for me. Let's see. Put this away here. All right, so I've got that all put away. Let's see what other ones we have here. We have this one. Have you guys played with this one yet? The Quiet Reflection. There's not been a lot of people play with that yet. We could do this one, The Enduring Beauty. This has the masking to go with it. And then, what else? What else? What else? Oh, the hot air balloons. Or this one. Cassie, you were talking about this today at our Stampin' Bingo. Let me bring this one out. I'll do that. How about that? Does that sound good? All right, so let me do this. And I will use this on something. I'm going to use it on this Softly Stippled. And I'm going to use this paper, and I will use, okay, and I'm going to use this paper. So this is a free paper as well, softly stippled. Again, keeping with our same theme of super easy. This uses wild wheat and Pool Party. So let me bring this in, take these off, don't need these. Let me bring some wild wheat ink and paper. Let's see, wild wheat is here, wild wheat paper is here. Okay, so we got that, and we have the Pool Party. Okay, great. So let's see what we come up with. All right, so this to me is like a kind of like a collaging kind of like stamp set, but I love it. It's so pretty, so pretty. So let me take the big stamp, and I'm going to put it on a large block. Okay. Get this out of the way. And then I'm also going to take this long one, which I do need, a long, this is kind of, need the very long one. Let's see. There we go. Ink that up. Also get this one. And I love, love, love the dragonfly. Love that. Okay. So I think with those we can probably come up with something, right? So I'm going to make my card base because I have struggled with it like crazy. I'm going to make my card base the wild wheat. So let's do that. We're going to cut it at 5 1/2. Score it at 4 1/4. Fold it. Okay. And there's that. And then I'm going to take this small one. Let me get another block. I'm going to ink it up in wild wheat. Wipe your ink up if you're messy like me. And then here, okay. I hear my husband and my son downstairs. It sounds like they're tearing the house down. I'm glad I'm upstairs. Whew. Kind of crazy. All right, so there we go. That's the start. Let me dry this. And then what we are going to do, I think, is something. Got these components along with some Pool Party. Why don't we do something like, take the wild wheat. This is totally out of my element, y'all. I am not even feeling this at all. I'm just going with it. Let's just see what happens. It could be disastrous. Let's do this. and wild wheat. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. Not what I'm expecting, but it is gorgeous. All right, so that is really pretty. I feel like we need another component. Maybe we do the radiating stitches dies. Let's see if my smaller pull party, yeah, my smaller pull party will match. It'll work. So let me do that, and then I'll frame that basically is what I'm doing here. So take this. Let's get this on here and push it through. All right. Do you guys love these radiating stitches? I do. I have just loved them so much. But they stick around for a long time. All right, I forgot I need to put the other one inside of it. Give me 1 second because it fell down here. I was trying to put it away. There it is. Okay. So what I should have done is run this through at the same time because that cuts out the center, and that's really what I wanted. I wanted a frame. Okay. Just like that. And then you have another one by default that you can use later, so it's kind of cool. Okay, here we go. Take that, use that later. Okay, so now I have this. Get this out of the way. Put my radiating stitches dies away. Okay. All right, so now I have this. And that is so pretty. And then I'm going to take my cutter, cut this out. I'm going to get this kind of close. All right, cut this one a little bit closer. Make that 2 3/4 inches wide by 3, let's do 4, 3 3/4. It's the same height as, let's see. No, I don't like that. Let me just do this. I'm gonna cut it out. Fussy cut it. Just feeling this as we go. I love stamping on the designer series paper and what that gives this flower. I know, it just looks really pretty. Isn't it? Yeah, you should pull it out and play with it, Cassie. It's really pretty. Okay. So fussy cutting this, and again, you know, this stamp set to me is, you can layer with it. Really, I've seen some really pretty cards that people have made, and they all seem to kind of layer. So I'm going to try it. We're going to see what we come up with. Again, this is Wild Wheat on the Softly Stippled Designer Series paper. Okay. So there's that. And then a Pull Party Radiating Stitches die. And then, what else can we do? So this little stamp, this little guy actually ends up it coordinates with that punch. Do you guys know that? What is it called? Got it on my shelf over there. So got this. Maybe I need to re-ink my pool party. That one. And then I'm going to also do this little round stock, big time, in wild wheat. Got that. I'm also going to do this. I think this would be really stunning. Okay. So I've got a few elements. So let me fussy cut this one. It's pretty, like all these buds. Okay. I'm not really getting too close to there. All right, here we have that. And let me, I'm gonna grab that punch really quick because I think it just makes it much easier. I've got my crate of new stuff right beside me. I'm stepping over it. So this little tag, can you see it? There, you can see it. Coordinates with this. So punch that out. And then my little circle, I'll just fussy cut it rather than circle punch it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. What else? That stamp is the weird one with, yeah, the number on it confused me on how to use it. Exactly. I remember. Okay. So here's that. Got this. Gonna put that as kind of like the background. Gonna actually do this. Maybe this needs to be cut out more. Deeper into the flower. On both sides. Okay, and then once I get this fussy cut, we can layer it up. Okay, there we go. Well, that still isn't very close on this side. I don't know what my deal is. Here we go. All right. Okay, so there's that. I may even put that behind it. Kind of laying it out like I think I'm going to do it. And then, what else? It needs something, doesn't it? I think I've got the perfect thing. If I can, I've got it somewhere. I was just creating with it. My, here it is. It is all of my in color jute twine. Been using a lot of this. I'm almost getting down to the, there's this. And let's see, where did that pool party ribbon go? All right, here's a little something something. Let's just see how it all goes together. Really don't know what this is going to look like. We're going to figure it out together. I'm going to actually do this to the frame here and there. That gives a little something different, doesn't it? Okay. Take my dot, go here. I'm going to stretch that out a little bit and then trim off the excess. Okay. So that adds a little bit of a dimension that normally I would not have had. Need another glue dot. Just rip that off. Okay. There we go. Stretch that out. Okay. All right, now I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. They're somewhere around here. I know. Here they are. Okay. And we're ready to assemble this pretty card. Do you guys have any other suggestions that I need to add to the card? What do you guys think? Hey Maggie, good to see you. Let's see. I'm doing several dimensionals because I want this baby to stay popped up. All right. Okay. There we go. Alrighties. Okay. Let's lay this down. Lots of dimension there. Fun. Liking it. I like it. I like it. And I'm going to add this on the underneath with glue dots. If I can get them unstuck from my finger. There's that one. And sticking all over the place. Okay. So there's that. That's going to be, I think we'll kind of do it this way. All right, so that one's going to be flat. This one, I'm going to kind of do it like this. I'm just going to glue this one down. Okay. Stick it right under there. Get that stuck under there. But I don't want the end sticking out there. Okay. And then I'm going to do this, glue this to here. And glue that one to there. And make a little bow here. This has been a little bit of a challenge. Challenge accepted. It's fun. Trying something different. It's totally out of my element. Totally out of my element. I mean, give me a little animal, a little insect, whatever, a regular flower or something. I am good to go. This has been a challenge for sure. There we have our little kind of like collage-y kind of card. Kind of looks collage-y. What do y'all think? Hey Ange, how are you? Good to see you. All right. All right, now what I'm going to do, let's see here. My white is 5.5 by 3.5. I'll cut that down to 5. And I'll use my scrap. So if I turn it around, I can see it better. Cut it down to 5. And then I am going to do the inside. It's pretty. And I'm going to stamp. You know what I didn't stamp? Oh my gosh. I didn't use my dragonfly. Make sure this gets all inked up. There's that. And also going to use this other stamp that I had. Thought I had it inked up. Yeah, here it is. And wild wheat on the inside. Okay. And then lastly, take my pool party back out. There we go. And I am going to call this card done, y'all. Let's put that down. Whew, that was a hard one. All right, look at that. We'll just do it on that way. Cassie, what do you think about this card? You're a collage girl. Did you recreate something similar to this? I don't know. It's my first kind of collage-y kind of card. There's that. Wowza. That was not very easy for me. That was a challenge. Thanks. So this was what? Card number 3. Totally different. This is card number 2. Brighter skies are on their way. You open it up. You brighten my cloudy days. And then this was the first card we did. Congratulations on your wedding. You open it up, wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. We use those elements that were cut out from this here on the front with some pretty pearls and gold. So, my friends, we have come to a close for tonight's live. This has been a challenge for me. I gotta say, that last card, whoa. That was a lot, but hope y'all enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed coming to you live, as I always do. And we have our January 20th. Get that straight. January 20th. Let me bring you back to my face here. We have our January 20th, a spring fling. It's going to be a lot of fun. Getting together in Indian Trail. It's 10 to 3, includes lunch, and you're going to have all kinds of products, all kinds of cards, and more to do, more product to do, lots of leftover stuff. So a lot of fun. 2 different pillow gifts for me, and really looking forward to spoiling you guys and just having more fun. So the other thing is here, it still says what my bingo was tonight or today. So that's already happened, but the Vino and Valentine's is still available for registration. So I will go ahead and post that link as well if you have any questions. But thanks for joining me as always. I appreciate you coming and interacting. And if you're local, join me in Indian Trail this Thursday night. We will be doing some very fun Valentine's Day cards and some cute things in store. So sign up. It's on my Facebook page. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great week, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.